Hi everyone, wanted to record an interesting video. So this time I met a wolf entity, which was really interesting because you probably noticed that these days things are speeding up and you feel more. Like I got to the point that I feel everything on my way. Let's say I go to swim every morning on my scooter and I think about, oh, the bridge is gonna split, they're gonna open the bridge for the tall ships to come through, and it happens. Like everything on my way that happens, I think of a second before it happens, which is really interesting. And I just feel what's gonna happen each day more and more and more without even going into any trance or any just any meditative state. And I'm sure it's happening to you too. So one day, 2 days ago, I was thinking about a wolf necklace that my son bought when he was 9. He's 12 now. And we brought it here too. And I was thinking, why am I thinking about it? It's interesting. And then I went to sleep at night, and when I was falling asleep, I saw this wolf's face staring at me and he opened his mouth real wide. And I got scared, because I didn't expect that. You close your eyes preparing for sleep, going into that state to see like beautiful space like I usually see, and here's the wolf. And I opened my eyes thinking, oh, that's why that necklace came up, because I haven't seen it for a while. I mean, it's in one of the boxes we brought from Chicago. So this wolf, then I closed my eyes and started talking to him just to make sure he's outside of my energy sphere, which I usually do feel when somebody tries to get in. He didn't try to get in. He was just one of those, in the etheric, there's so many entities walking around us, watching us, things like that. I mean, it's filled with entities around us. And he just told me, I was thinking that your daughter likes wolves and foxes, and she kind of called me by her interest. So basically my daughter's little obsession with foxes. Now she's obsessed with pandas. But also she loves foxes and the wolves. Brought the wolf in, the etheric, towards me because my daughter's 8, she's still in my energy sphere. We started talking. There's like he was answering, no problem. He told me that how he sees our world is right now people who are awakened. They are, it's more like he called them soul part that is watching over you. He said the soul part that is watching over you is put you in this energetic net and is pulling you up into different reality to make your life more comfortable. And as that happening, and there's a lot of awakened souls now, I mean, much more than it used to be. He said about 27%. That's what he said. And of course, I can't trust him completely, but he explained the situation. He actually, the reason why I wanted to record this video, because I saw this earthquake in Taiwan, and the wolf told me that the more you pull, the more your other part in etheric of your soul pulls your part in the physical body up meaning consciousness level, level of frequency, right? Which guarantees us a better dimension, better understanding, better life according to our frequency level. So basically he said, as you're pulling up, the matrix program of anti-matrix program, he called it, gets activated, which shakes up your life, which shakes up the planet, which starts shaking up everything. And that's why you're gonna see more man-made disasters happening, because it's like we're in a layered matrix program, like disc upon disc upon disc, or you can call it an onion, cabbage, it doesn't matter. But he said because this level is being shaken because you're pulling yourself up to a different reality, then all the layers, including the art, they're all artificial, but the layer you're on physically is gonna get shaken up because the matrix anti-disturbance program gets activated. It's kind of like this. If you're in a prison and you're trying to escape, all the alarms go off when you're trying to do it. The same thing in Matrix. You're trying to escape this level of reality, this layer of 3D heavy stuff, and your soul is pulling you up, 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 and that's why the matrix alarm goes off. And when it goes off, the anti-matrix program, whatever he called it, I don't quite remember. I have to go back. I didn't write it down. It gets activated because they don't want us to escape. But in the weird thing, he said that it's not designed properly, because what happens is when the earthquakes and other disasters happen, which they're gonna throw at us one after another, including pandemics and stuff, the souls who reach certain consciousness level, they're gonna be led by their soul who's pulling them up to be in a safe place. So nothing's gonna happen to you no matter what if you woke up. But the souls basically who are, it's at the physical level, conscious mind explanation, but he said when everything's getting shaken, it's like you're pulling a carrot out of earth, right, out of dirt. You have to shake the carrot off to shake off all the dirt. So basically, as your non-physical part of you pulls your little non-physical part out of physical part, it's basically, it kind of like shakes you in a way, and you're connected to all these other people who are not awakened, like in your family, everybody you met in your life, you're connected to them energetically. And it's like a little network of root system of a tree. And when your bigger part shakes you up, the older people fall off of you, meaning like the connections get broken and you become free energetically, lighter. There's more space in your energy sphere, clears up, which you can fill up with more downloads from your own subconscious for understanding, for better understanding of everything what's going on. So, and basically I asked this question, like, why some people who did a lot of stuff to them, including syrup, but they woke up? And he said that, because they're following their soul's desire how to live this life. If he explained, you can do anything to your body, but if you found that determined by your soul thing that your soul wants your physical manifestation to do in this physical world. Let's say your soul is very good at like spreading the frequency, and your soul wants its soul's physical part to be a singer, to spread that frequency to others through singing. If you follow a different path, that soul part of you will try to discard the physical body because you're not following the soul's desire and the soul's desire to help others through singing. So that's why we see a lot of people, he confirmed what I always knew, that's why we see a lot of people who are sick or getting like conditions, because they're disconnected from their subconscious, from their soul's mission that the soul creates for itself for each life, which explains why there's so many people. And then these people start suffering, and the suffering means they just didn't find themselves in this life. They disconnected from the subconscious, from the soul. And he said, no matter what you do, you have to find that something that excites you so much that you don't consider it a work, a job. I know a lot of people talk about this, but that's what he said, and I repeat his words. So anyway, just wanted to share this with you because it was interesting. He mentioned about earthquakes, and then yesterday I saw this is huge, the biggest earthquake in 25 years in Taiwan happened, and he said there's a lot more coming. So, but just trust that everything's going well, because you're basically in the energetic net and protection net of your own soul in non-physical, out there, as our conscious mind says, you're down here, your soul is out there. Well, yeah, that's the only explanation, because actually my soul is all me anyway. It's just like one finger of my body is Oksana in this life, but then other fingers is our merman and the wise man and other lives on different planets. Anyway, I hope that this information helped you, and of course, I thanked him and said, we don't need his help, and he walked away. This wolf creature, but he was really interesting to talk to. His energy wasn't very dark, wasn't just one of those creatures from other worlds. He says we're all around you. It's just that you learned not to see us. You were taught, he said, not to see us by the current matrix control system. So, but if we only believe that we can see them, if we only were told from birth that we can see other creatures in other dimensions, we would definitely see them. But there's a blockage program that exists in us that tells us you cannot see other worlds, just focus on what it is in your physical. And that's how we are. Well, have a nice day. Bye everyone.